What is happening, YouTube? Chris here with My Trucking Journey, coming at you from the casa here in Florida. I picked up my student about 2 weeks ago. I've been waiting a little bit to make a video. I know it's been a while. Just been, training and, getting no sleep, as you can see. But no, he's been doing really well. He has prior experience from FedEx doing box trucks, so he had the gist of it down driving on the highway. I had no issues with that. Just working on his backing and his turns a little bit, and then teaching him how to, pretty much do the job with your hours, the service, and checking in with customers. And how to plan your time to make loads on time and stuff like that. Needs a little help in that field, but overall he's doing great. We've been stuck in the south on these freight lanes in the south doing flour loads and meat loads. The revenue, I'm still trying to figure that out. We're running, okay numbers, about $7,000-8,000 gross, bringing home, half of that. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not as what it could be and what I was hoping for. We're going on our third week, so, I'm not all down in the dumps about it yet. We'll just see how it goes for the next couple weeks. By that point, we'll probably be a month in. Well, we will be in a month in, and then he'll only have about 2 months left. I mean, the mileage ain't there either, so it might take a little longer to get him done, I'm sure. I don't think I'm gonna be bringing him back, though. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish him out. I don't want to be that guy. But obviously, if the revenue starts dropping like everyone else on, Facebook has been saying, going negative and constantly negative, or, making way less than solo pay, I would have to adjust accordingly. I can't afford that. I'm the sole proprietor of my family, so I'd have to do what's best for me. But other than that, everything's going great. I'm starting to get more sleep now as time goes on, and trying to hold it together, man. This is a tough freight market right now, and everyone's going through the same thing. But I have hopes, it's going to pick up. It's just a matter of when it's going to pick up. And as I, look at the overall, what's going on in the trucking industry as a whole, freight has stayed the same. On graphs and charts that I've been watching, it's being very consistent, and it's not dipping or jumping. It's back down to normal than what it was before COVID. So, but what they're saying on the statistics, on the graphs, is freight has stayed the same, but the driver influx is super high. So there's too many drivers and not enough freight to supply those drivers. So what has to happen is drivers have to fall off. That is the only option, or we're gonna stay the same. So until we have owner operators and lease operators and just people in general that swamped the industry during COVID and have consistently swamped the industry, there's just not enough freight to supply the demand of drivers. And that's just the truth of it. So if you can hold on, hold on. And if you can't, I mean, it's just a sad reality. You might have to leave. And we're just gonna have to wait that out. But yeah, that's what I'll give you guys an update. Probably make another video in a couple weeks to do an overall revenue of what I made for the month. And then I'm gonna justify it from there. As of right now, is it worth training? It's, I'm pretty much making solo numbers. But I feel like, you know, I might get a splurge of success here in a couple weeks. But and I think until I get into those freight lanes going coast to coast, I'm not going to get anything better staying here in the South. But it's just trying to get put into the coast to coast runs for team loads. I'm sure they're swamped with teams up there already, so that's why they're keeping me down here. But yeah, guys, I'll give you guys an update in a couple weeks, and we'll see where we're at. Just wanted to tell you, you know, we have a load that delivers today at 15:45 out of Publix in Lakeland. Came from Kansas. Got a Cargill load. And then obviously I'm in Florida, so they're probably going to send me down to Miami. This will be my second flower load. I'm not too fond of them. They're not very fun. They don't pay all that well, but seems like I'm stuck on them right now. It's my second one. I've been taking 34s the past 2 weeks. Also, that's another thing I didn't talk about. So we got here Saturday, and I parked at the Pilot on 27, and got to take 2 days off here at the Casa. I brought my student with me to get him out of the truck, and got my wife to cook him a home meal, and he's enjoying himself. So instead of keeping him in the truck by himself, I asked him if he wanted to come back to the house with me. So he really appreciates that. But yeah, guys, I'll keep you guys updated, and catch me on the next one.